Hey, what's up, guys? You're probably on that last part 2 video of this brisket. You're probably wondering what these little pieces were on the top. Some of that half-inch stuff I cut off, I just threw it on the top, trying something different. And it seemed that it really put a lot of fat on the top. I know I trimmed it off, but the reason I did that is it sat on there for quite some time and it nowhere near rendered down. But since I did that, I don't have a lot of the fat still on there. I'm at right where I want to be for color. It got a little dark on the sides, but it's not competition today. We're just backyard cooking. Little recap, it's been on for probably about 5 hours at 250 degrees. We used some peach wood today, apple wood, and I started it off with some charcoal. Digital thermometer, like I said, is definitely a must. The reason I set this up like this was if I would have laid this probe on the metal, I'm not getting the temperature. And I was glad I did it because I was running this at about 325 and the middle temperature where the meat was at that 250. I need to make a tuner plate, and I think that will eliminate my problem. So let's get this wrapped and we'll go from there. Alright, I'm ready to wrap this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to push on these corners and make a little boat. The reason that is I'd like to put a little apple juice in this. Not much, because there's still fat in here, and it will render out of this brisket still. So the reason I'd add the juice is just, like I said, just steam it a little bit. Maybe 2 cups. And then I'm going to come back with this killer hog and lightly dust this time. So I'll wrap my sides. I'm going to take that probe and stick it in my thickest part of this brisket. And once it gets up to that 195, I really start paying attention to it. Try to get it at that 198, pull it out, and open it up, get the steam out, let it rest for about a half hour, and then I just cover it back up and let it rest another hour. The reason I do that is when you open it, you let all that steam out and it starts, the cooking process stops. So you stop it, or else you could go up another 5 degrees and maybe it might dry out a little bit more than you would like. So 198, pull it out, open it, let all the steam out for about a half hour. I rewrap it and let it sit for another hour. I'm probably not going to make part 4. This is pretty basic. After the cooking process, you can put barbecue sauce on it if you want. You take your point side and make your cubes. I'm just doing a basic video on brisket today, so like again, any questions, don't be afraid to ask.